Yo, 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 yo. Mic test 1 2 1 2. Mic test. We are live. Good morning, Vietnam. It's Pete with Philly Rovers here, live for the NYCFC Philadelphia Union. That's right, guys. It's the first game in the Gazdag Era. And we are ready to go here tonight. We're running a little bit behind here. We're in our first watch along of the channel here. Big times indeed for the Philly Rovers. And we are looking to get 3 points here on the road here tonight. And Carnell up against it here with Andre Blake out tonight. That seems to be breaking news. And live at Citi Field, they are there now coming up. And 7:30 kickoff, but we know they always run a little bit behind here in the MLS. And yeah, Mets Stadium, Citi Field there, ready to go. And let me just get the game here. But yeah, let's get the crowd seems a little bit light there at Citi Field. I don't know if they are feeling the weather. It is quite cold here. It is quite, it was rainy yesterday, but everybody is bundled up there in Queens. And it is not a packed house there. It is no Yankees Mets. This is Citi Field for a Union NYCFC in April here. And April showers hoping to bring Philadelphia Union 3 points here tonight. So let's see what we got. And I hope you guys can hear me there. Let me see. Is there? And the crowd goes mild. All right, we've got one in the chat there, ready to go there. It is Sexy Hoagie, a biased fan there at best. But yes, the big news: Blake is out. Rick is in. Brick wall Rick, and we are hoping that he can stand up tall, up to the task at hand here tonight. And I think he will be. We have got word there from Jose Nunez on Twitter that, Rick is getting the nod there over Semmel. And Semmel, it was Rick last year who went up against NYCFC and did quite well indeed. Carnell maybe taking note there and giving the nod here to Rick here tonight. So it's not Rick and Morty, it's Rick and Baribo here. And it's we got to be ready to go here tonight, guys, on the road. And we had big win there to start the season on the road there at Orlando, but it was a different story last week as Orlando came to our side of things. So hopefully we can get it back in winning form here tonight. It's on the road is tough in MLS. So but let's look at the NYCFC form. I think we've got a bit to go here as the teams are just coming out into the field. Nobody has derobed yet. So, there is no rush there to get us underway. We'll see if, they might be milking the Apple TV here. Let's see if there's been any notifications there, if we've got any inside scoops there. I know the Sons of Ben were getting the bus rides up there tonight. Uh, but I was not familiar. I know on the Free Kick podcast they had mentioned that Todd and Jose would be up there, but I don't really know many other people who have made the venture northward to the Big Apple. So we are going to be getting underway soon. Nick Custodio in the house here. The Rovers were able to do it today on the road with a backup goalie. Do you think the Union can do the same? Hey, wait, great pickup there, Nick. Great pickup there by Nicholas Custodio. A long-time Philly Rovers supporter, a long-time Outlaws supporter there. A nod to Nick there tonight for making the his presence known here in the chat. So, yes, I do indeed think that the Union will be able to do it now. Let's, Rick isn't bad. I think we, that no one can replace Andre Blake. And what did happen to Blake? Did we get? Is it a groin? I know he had hurt himself there in the. There was a little bit of a scare in the international window there with Jamaica. I don't know if that is the case, but yes, Blackburn today did it with Toth, the Hungarian, and Union lose their Hungarian. All-time leading goal scorer Hungarian. So maybe Gazdag and Toth from the Rovers goalkeeper there will find themselves on the Hungarian national team in the future and be able to talk about their Philly Rovers fandom. So I don't know. I'm just saying, perhaps down the road they'll be able to connect in some form. But anyway, I think the Union will be able to pull it out here tonight. Rick, Samuel, Blake, we are going to miss Blake for sure. I mean, Orlando probably would have walked away 3 points, 2 points happier last week if it wasn't for Andre. And yes, and I had my bobblehead all ready to go here tonight, and he's bobbing. Yes, Dan Davenport in the house there. Do you know Pochettino has a clause in his contract? A Premier League club wanted to hire Pochettino. What a question there. That might be a question there for Nick Custodio, because I did not. Is that a rumor that is swirling? Because if so, that is quite the rumor. Is Pochettino looking to move? Is there somebody on the outs there, Premier League wise, that is making their well wishes known to grab Pochettino? I mean, Pochettino has. I mean, the Panama loss was, he might be saying himself, I don't like this, this international thing. I like having my club team week in, week out. The internationals. I mean, that is a good question there, and a very interesting question. From the national stage. So oof, if that's a rumor that is swirling, that is quite juicy indeed. Because I mean, with the Gold Cup coming up, everybody's saying, Pochettino has got to perform. He's got to, come up with something. Tottenham could be sacking their manager soon. The Spurs, and the Davenport, is he a Spurs fan himself? Because I could understand someone wanting to, get the winning ways there going at, bring help Son out and resurrect Tottenham of old there. But yeah, Pochettino to Tottenham, I don't know. Well, I know there is one coach that is on the sidelines that might be. There was the rumors that he might be going to Kansas City, but could he be going to Tottenham? It's none other than Jim Curtin. Could Jim Curtin be going to Tottenham, making the trip across the pond? Probably not. I will. I think Jim Curtin might say that himself as well. If he were to leave, I am English, but have foster family in San Jose, California state. Okay, if he were to leave early, a team would have to be a U.S. soccer team with a lot of money. Interesting. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So yeah, I don't know about any clauses there, but yeah, I support Blackburn and Liverpool. David Beckham's English home is about 6 miles from my home. By the way, Dan, it is quite late over there. We're nearing the 1 a.m. hour, so appreciate the support there from across the pond and jumping in the chat here early on. We are not underway yet. We are still waiting for kickoff to be underway as fans, gloves, knit hats in April here. But yes, it is pay US a soccer a bunch of money. Oh yes, to pay out the contract, they would have to pony up and to get out of that one. That would, I mean, yeah, I think Pochettino. I mean, it's it's still early days for Poch. It's still early days, so Nations League. It was rough. Yes, Canada, Jesse Marsh got the best of us. Panama, as much so, but he's got to do his due diligence. He's got to give it. You got to give it time. I don't think. even if there was a clause, unless something drastically has gone wrong, or maybe the USA Soccer Federation isn't all what it's meant up to be, that would look very bad on those, that internal house that is U.S. Soccer Federation of the Reinas and so forth. That would look very bad on them. But anyway, let's focus on the Union here. We've got a Union game coming up here as I get into that U.S. soccer talk there. But yes, we are about to tip off here at Citi Field. I could have sworn, I thought this was at Yankee Stadium. It's at Mets Stadium, and we're in there at Queens, Flushing. But yeah, let's get some recent form here for NYCFC, because I have not done as much research as I would have preferred to have done here. I was kind of getting things a little bit closer to kickoff here. It was a busy day. I've got a race tomorrow. I had to go get my bib for the race. There's no race day bib pickup. So it was out in Valley Forge, 5-miler tomorrow. I don't It's Cushing's possible last game as head coach of NYCFC. That's interesting too. Let's look at that. Head coach Cold Nick Cushing. This is his last game as NYC English football manager interim. Mm. There was a delay, guys. I did think that it was taking a little bit longer here tonight. And apparently there was a hole in one of the goalkeeper nets. They had to tend to, and somebody has gotten their knitting stuff out there and gotten us along here. And we don't want to be giving any advantage here or giving any disadvantage to Rick there at the back of the net. So yeah, the net has been taken care of. We don't want to make it look more powerful. Oh, there's this net issue is ongoing. Not sure what's happening, what the holdup. I mean, everybody in the stands wants to get this show on the road here because, again, it doesn't. I mean, it just seems like it's freezing up there. It's freezing, and they're warming up here. They've paused the tip off here. They paused it again, and yeah, this net thing is ongoing. Stick with me here. It's alive. Do you follow the U.S. Masters Club? I see that Rory McIlroy is 3 shots ahead at top of the leaderboard. Rory McIlroy. Yes, I do follow the Masters. I am, you know, I'm not the biggest Rory fan in all honesty, but I do think it would be cool for him to get the Grand Slam there. I think the Masters is the one that has eluded him, and I think it's fun and I think it's good for golf. No Tiger on the scene there anymore. And there's uh, female power here, women's first here. It's the women's ref that has come in to take care of this goal netting problem, netting issue there. There's I don't know. Let's get more look at Caroline Alva in the house there. That's 2 shots. 2 shots. Oh, I don't know what that means there, Caroline Alva, but 2 shots. I don't know if you know, it, sub 2 shots under par is an eagle. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Is that your kid on the bottom left of the screen? No, that is not my kid. Unfortunately so, because I am a big fan of that kid. That is my nephew. That is Lucas Alva indeed. And Lucas, Philadelphia Union's #1 fan, I think. And then this chair is in the way here of the green screen. I gotta move this here to give him. He's got his Philly Union jersey on, but he's ready to go there, Lucas. Everybody's favorite Union fan. Bradley Carnell, he's got a scarf, a sweatshirt, a coat on, knit hat, gloves. Bradley Carnell is ready for soccer in Siberia here tonight. But we are about to be finally underway here. It's 7:45 EST, 12:45 GMT for Dan Davenport. But yes, McElroy 2 shots lead correction. I still don't know what that means. I can't read minds here, but as we go live, I am I have a frozen feed on the scene here. I don't know if it's me or if it is Apple TV. We do know that Apple TV is not the best, but and I tell you guys that I've heard about this Apple TV. They zoom in on the goals, and then when the goals are about to happen, there's going to be a corner kick or something. The camera flashes away to a replay, or they're in the middle of a replay, and then a goal happens. I've seen it happen multiple times, and people talk about this, and I can't comprehend how it continues to transpire. But that is Apple TV. Nick Custodio having the same issue. Okay, good. Good to know. Thank you, sir. What a cute nephew. I appreciate that there. I appreciate that. Hoping that he's ready for the Easter Bunny next week. Next week. I saw a picture with him there. But yeah, that jersey he's wearing there, courtesy of Tom Weeks, my realtor. We've got a good realtor, guys. We've got a good realtor. If you need a realtor, Tom Weeks is your man. All right, midfield here for NYCFC. They are coming down here on the left side. I don't even know what NYCFC's nickname is, which is poor of me because let's see. Nathan Harriel there. We once got a Nathan Harriel interview there at a Temple College footy game, and unexpectedly so, he happened to just sit down on the bench next to me, and we had our microphone ready to go. We were just fans of the Owls at the time, and all of a sudden Nathan Harriel walks in. It was actually the week after his first goal ever. I think it was against Atlanta, but it was good talking points. But I focused on the goal, which was poor of me because it was, he's more of a defensive player, so I should have been, highlighting his clean sheet after clean sheets at the time. It was one of the top seasons for the Union there, but I was, I did the great goal last week. We love to see the goals, and the defensive man, he didn't get his defensive comeuppance there. Rick collects it there, calm, cool, collected. Passes it over to the right side there. Glesnes takes it out now. Oh, man. And Indy getting the start tonight, getting the nod there again from his guy, Bradley Carnell. The Pigeons. The Pigeons, guys. I've never heard that. I thought maybe I've forgotten their nickname. I can't believe I've never known their nickname, and it's the Pigeons. It was. I'm glad I looked that one up there. That's good knowledge there by me, by all of us here tonight. All right. So it's the Union, it's the Pigeons here at Citi Field. We might be getting a visit. We did send a shout out there to Turtle. We did send a shout out there to Sexy Hoagie, and we did send a shout out to Rover Seas, Dirk, with the Rover Seas channel to see if we could get a possible drop in for tonight's game, for tonight's watch along. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see if they drop in at halftime, if they want to, give us thoughts on what the first half has been like. But yes, if any of the above fans that I've mentioned that have received the above, like if anybody wants to drop in, feel free to shoot us a message as well. This is a small gathering here tonight. So, it's very intimate. I don't think you're going to be on national TV or anything. I don't think we'll be on Good Morning America with Michael Strahan, Kelly Ripa on Monday morning. So, no worries, fret not. No anxiety medication before we go live needed. It's just you and I and Dan Davenport from. He said he's 6 miles from the stadium. I don't know if he gave us his exact town. I don't know if he's, in London. Where did he say? I support Blackburn Rovers and Liverpool. David Beckham's English home is about 6 miles from my home. Dan Davenport, not Dave. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to look up David Beckham's English home to get a 6 mile radius from there. But yeah. All right. We want Sexy Hoagie. I want Fox 29 Morning Show with Mike Jerk, who, rumor has it, is getting a statue of Jerk there downtown. Rick collects it, takes the header, safety header there from Glesnes. It was a little bit of a, you know, overreach there by Glesnes. Did he have to head that? Could he just tapped it back to Rick? But it's all right. Glesnes gets it out. Coming out from the back here, Union over on the right side. It's Nathan Harriel down there. We're up to midfield now. Oh. Need to get 3 points here tonight, guys. MLS wise, if you can get a point on the road, you're doing good. You're all right. You're fine. But it'd be nice to get one here post Gazdag Era to settle things and kind of put our mark here. And also it'd be nice, for Rick, because last year we leaned on our backup goalkeepers a lot. With a lot of international games, a lot of injuries there to Blake. So if Rick can keep a clean sheet, if he can be defensively sound here tonight, it would be nice. I live in Banbury, England. David Beckham lives in Great 2. Okay, very nice, very Banbury. Interesting. I feel like that's South London. I think that was an April Fool's joke. Mike Jerk not getting a statue. Unfortunately so. Philadelphia legend there, Mike Jerk is. NYFC here, NYCFC threatening, but it sails over the bar there. Goal kick, ball to Rick. Brick wall brick. You heard it here first, guys. Heard it here first. Make sure to like and subscribe there, guys. I expect with the 5 viewers here that we should have 5 likes. Well, 6 if you include myself. I did get myself a like. I'm going to be honest there, Well, yeah, we're helping each other here, guys. We're helping each other. Here we go, guys. Union here threatening. Matt Freeze, the former Union goalkeeper there, back up there to Blake, who NYCFC have capitalized on. And, last year there kind of was a lot of talk about, should we have given up Matt Freeze so easily so? But he wanted to play. But, he NYCFC player down there. Pigeons player on the ground. Play goes on, though. Ref doesn't call it. Union coming down here on the right side. The Frenchman, Danny, gets it. Damiani, top of the box. Nathan Harriel loses it there. Pigeons make way in transition now. Out to midfield. Pigeons, quickly. It's 2-on-2 here. Oh. No worries as Rick clears it there. Whew. I could try get Mike Jerk. I think I could get Mike Jerk. He's a busy man. I know he likes his nightlife. Mike Jerk is known to be. He's known to be out and about. Oh, near Coventry. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Coventry fighting. I think they're in the sixth spot there in the championship. Enviously so, we are as Rovers fans. But yeah, big win today. Keeps probably what I would say the false hope alive as a Rovers fan. But yeah, it's we'll see if we can do it over Easter weekend, Good Friday, Easter Monday, 6 points. I've seen a lot of Easters here now where we get this hope, and I hold my head in my hands here as I think about it, because it's usually a rough Easter. 0 points is the norm, and ball flies over the bar there, and it's a freeze goal kick. They're going to take it out from the back there. We're into the 11th minute here now, and yeah, let's see here. So okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. You're just north of Oxford there, Banbury. Interesting. Martinez, who's been a leading goal scorer there for NYCFC, the Pigeons. Oh, Rick! Rick, big save there by Rick. He stands tall. It's no worries there. Brick wall, Brick has us covered there. Ojeda, Silent J. Uh, your your president is half British. Did you know that? I mean, I knew he had a Scottish mother. He's been saying he wants to bring Huggis back to the U.S. He helped us with Kinder eggs. Although this week I did learn I have a friend. It's actually Dirk. Dirk is a huge Kinder egg fan. Uh, you know, born and raised in Germany, naturally so. Kinder egg uh, fan, and bigger than I had realized. And yes, he informed me that I was wrong. I think about Trump bringing back the Kinder eggs to the United States. I don't know if there was any influence by him, but it was during his term. There was, the choke hazard with the toys in the Kinder eggs that they were banned from us. But we have the Kinder Joy eggs. They're not actually like the little figurines or something whatever. Anyway, my mom has entered the chat. Keep up the great work. All right, we're going to close that. Mom, get out of the chat. But thank you, Mom. Thank you. Hi, Mom. Oh, boy. This is. We're into the 13th minute here now. Viewership has gone up by 1. Dan says hi. Peace. All right. Brick wall brick. Good emoji use there, Nick. All right. Let's get the Union here. Get a little bit of momentum going here. It's been, I mean, I don't know, Nick, have you been watching this? It seems like we are on the back foot here so thus far. I mean, 10 goals in the first 3 matches for the Union, leading the league probably in goals. Ty Burrito boot, uh, golden boot, leading up against Messi there after a couple games. And I actually think going into this game, he is still leading the Golden Boot race, because he had 2 or 3 goals there in the first 2 games. He had like 5 through 2, and I don't know if he has had one more. I think he has 6 total. But the Golden Boot race, Typeribo is in amongst it, and you know. Did that have any influence to the decision this past week of letting our leading goal scorer go? And was it a sound one? I mean, money wise, yes. Business wise, yes. But who's going to get the goals if Baribo, the Israeli international, dries up there? You know, Nathan Harrell might be good for one once in a while defensively behind the scenes there. A header off the set piece. But Kai, left back on the scene here tonight. Can't connect with Quinn Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan coming in last week, the 15-year-old, finished his homework. He was able to come in the later stages of the game. Probably got a lot more minutes than we all had anticipated in a 0-0 game. But coming off the bench there with the elder statesman Bedoya, and yeah, it was Kevin who came in, and I thought he did all right. Everybody, there was a lot of talk that Kevin wasn't the right choice. I will say, you know, DJ Devin in the house, boots and cats, go Birds, go Birds, go Union, go Union. Hi Devin, hi Audrey. All right, yes, DJ Devin in the house. Okay, all right. We've got a lot of support, a lot of help here tonight. And yeah, it's in transition now, NYCFC. But yeah, it's who would have come in besides Kevin Sullivan there? Uh, who is the guy that Todd doesn't like? Okay, Citi Field here. Starting to heat up here now. People probably warmed up here now in the 17th minute. Everybody's getting their emojis. They're getting comfortable. They're, getting their White Claws, their Coors Lights out and ready to go. Their teas, decaffeinated so, because we don't want to be up all night. We may have to watch Lucas in the morning. So, got to be ready to go. Lucas, hopefully in bed, sound asleep. But yes, um, I, I've got I did actually talk to one of the union spokespersons this week. We've got Dirk sent me a message. He's going to be visiting, and we're hoping to get a tour of Subaru Park Love Wins in the coming weeks, early June or so. And they said that is no problem. And I tried to edge in a autograph. Oh, Union here with a chance. It's Quinn Sullivan, blocked by NYCFC. Big stop there by Pack of the Pigeons. In transition now. I mean, we saw 0-0 last week, guys, and now there's no Gazdag. Is this a new team here? Early days of this season here. Were we seeing a golden era of this season in January or February, March there? Is this the new norm? Or perhaps. I don't know. Are we going to uh, you know, are we going to do some signings here? I think the window ends for MLS. I think it's late April, April 20. I want to say April 23rd. But yeah, is Union going to do any business here? We've got about 2 weeks now left. Is the rumor mill swirling? Uh, and then, like, when does it open again for MLS? I don't. I mean, is that it for the season, or does it open again in August? I'm not. Don't know the nitty gritty there. I've got to. This week I was all into the news. NYCFC in the 6-yard box there. It goes over Rick's head. But it also goes over the goalpost there, thankfully so. It's 0-0 here now. Entering the 20th minute. Damiani can't put it through. No clinical stuff there as the Pigeons, could Quinn Sullivan have done better with that? Pulled it back. Pock gets the block, but could he have taken a quick dribble to the right there? Maybe faked him out and I don't know. Glesnes, Ty, and Ura all have contracts up at the end of 2025. Yeah, that's a lot of big names there on the table. DP Audrey's in the house there. Philly Rovers #1 fan, Audrey. Suchek. Borgia. AZ or AB. All right, we're moving forward here now, and it's going to be a corner here to the Pigeons. This is rough going here. Worryingly so here now. But yes, we do need to make some moves here with 2 weeks remaining in the window. It's going to be no, it's not going to be cleared. Pigeons take it in the box. Quinn's going to knock it out. It's going to be thrown here for NYCFC. But yes, a lot of news came out this week regarding the schedule. People talking about the schedule. It's not doable that it matches up with the English footy schedule there, which runs from August through May. Unions starts in February, late February, and then goes. If you're in the playoffs, I mean, you're finishing the regular season in October. And big complaint was about the international break there. You start the playoffs, then all of a sudden there's a break, and then the playoffs resume, the finals and so forth. And you're looking at like November, late November, and then all of a sudden there's a December, January window, signings, training, whatever, and you're back at it in February. So it's a quick turnaround there, especially if you're in the later stages. So it's a long season, gritty, and Rick doesn't hesitate to get it over to Kai. Kai back in it here tonight. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's look at the recent schedules here. Go, Audrey, go, Audrey, go. Go, Audrey, go, Audrey, go. Secondary MLS transfer window is 7/24th to August 21st, right before my birthday for those who need to put it in their calendars. I'm a Virgo there, but so, yeah, right before Caroline Alva's birthday there for, you know, others to recognize as well. We are recognizing people there in the chat here tonight, and we appreciate the presence of all. Get your likes in, guys. Get your subbies. We're hoping to break 150, 155 there in the subby. Can Union nick one here? It's a big ball here in the 6-yard box. It's gonna be a goal kick here. Damn. I don't know, guys. I don't. We don't have like a definitive goal scorer now. Is Ty gonna be our guy? Is Uber gonna come in? Uh, you know, is he gonna step up? It's pronounced Logan. Let's go Union. Doop 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 doop. We're here. We're ready to go here. It's pronounced Union. Pam in the house there. Oh, Logan. Oh, all right. Good to see you, Logan. All right, brother. Yes, welcome to the house there. Woohoo! It's Caroline's birthday. Yes. I think she's also a Virgo. I think she's on the cusp there of Leo Virgo, but Ty is the guy. Our Outlaws treasure speaks thy truth. Pam has entered the chat indeed. Oh, Pigeons here threatening. It's going to be cleared. Kai's got it though. Vinny Vici. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Midfield here now for Union. Need to see some action here. Get something on the board here for halftime. Help us out here on the watch along. It would be nice here for me. But stick with me here, guys. Stick with me. Get your likes, get your subbies in there. There was word that Pam and Logan had some visitors there from the Union on site at their residence. Honestly, if I recall, it was a goalkeeper, and it wasn't our starter, so it may have been Rick. It wasn't Rick, or was it Semmel? Because you guys may have seen the current goalkeeper that is on, who I'm watching there now live on Apple TV. There is a very handsome and cute baby there, bottom left. Lucas stealing the show here tonight. All eyes are on Lucas. Uh, you know, I'll take it though. Luke, I need all the help I can get here. So yes, Lucas also the shares a birthday with Logan and Pam's bird. So that's March 9th. That's good work by me there. That's good work by me. No worries, no problemo there with birthday memories. I'm ready to go. I'm on my game here tonight. Union need to be on their game here as we enter the 27th minute. But yes, I talked to the guy there asking about the tour at Subaru Park, Love Wins, but also did put my request in to get my Andre Blake bobblehead signed. They said maybe there's a lot of bobbleheads around the office though, and everybody would like a signed bobblehead. But they said Quinn Sullivan tries to cross it into the box, but there's nobody there. Pigeons goalkeeper Matt Freeze cleans it up there for them. Unbelievable. Come on, let's step it up here now. Come on, guys, let's go. And yet we had a lot of news this week here, union wise. It was Gazdag is out, but also on Sunday we got the news that Ian Glavinovich is out probably for the whole season. I think it's like 3-6 months, but I mean, you look at rehab, comeback ability. I just computer just locked. Bear with me here. We're gonna have to re-log in. Don't know how I didn't notice that. This is our first watch along, guys. There's gonna be hiccups. There's gonna be things that we're not accustomed to, but we're gonna work through them, and just gonna work through the pain. It's like that Oscars movie with Macaulay Culkin's brother. What's his name? McCulkin, too. But he's I don't know. I wouldn't say he's my favorite McCulkin, but I think they're actually I like both of them in all honesty. But very good actor. The Real Pain or A Real Pain. Uh, it was decent. It was decent. It was decent. Yeah. So, um, but yeah. So I wonder if there is much. Is there anybody at Chickies and Pete's here tonight in Malvern watching the game? I know they were having a watch party at Malvern for this, but we deferred. We were like, I got to do the watch along on YouTube. I got to help the people. So, but alas, it's oh, come on, guys, come on, Union, coming down here now through the center, but it's in transition now. Pigeons, work it. I've got my Union cup here tonight. Got my apple juice. Oh, Kai now works through it. Oh boy. All right, let's get some recent form here of NYCFC just to get some more matches there. So yeah, Makanya in now for tonight. Because of Ian Glavinovich there with the injury, season-ending injury there of last week. getting the nod there, along with, obviously Glesnes at the back, Kai on the left, and Nate on the right side there. But he's going to have to step up now. It's a shame. Ian. Make sure to get your likes in there, guys. What's our likes at, guys? Are we at 10 yet? 10 would be nice. Wouldn't mind 10 likes here tonight. I'd be pretty ecstatic with that. Okay, yeah. So NYCFC, they lost last week to Minnesota. I think that's the Loons. The Loons is what they go by. They lost to Atlanta prior to that. That's a tough game. 4-3 loss for the Pigeons to Atlanta. And they had a 0-0 draw with the Columbus Crew, who Gazdag went to. Our all-time leading goal scorer this past Tuesday gets picked up by the Crew for 4 million with another half a million based on metrics, whether it's I don't know if it's playing time or goals scored or whatnot, but you know incentives there for the Union if Gazdag can do it up out there. And yeah, they did beat New England this year. They beat Orlando, which we beat them on the road. We tied them at home. Would have been nice if we beat them on the road to also beat them at home, get that 6 points for the season. But Duncan McGuire there for Rovers fans there, wasn't having it last week. And we weren't having Duncan McGuire. Wouldn't give me an interview last year. We waited for him behind the scenes there at the stadium. But, I know those were rough times there for Rovers, for Duncan. It's always rough times for Rovers. But yeah, Duncan, not sure what was happening as his status was kind of up in the air. Re-signs the contract over the summer there with the Lions, and now he is solidified. And he hasn't he's been so. So I don't think we were going to be paying a lot of money if he was coming to us. So got kind of lucky, as much so. But yeah, I've been to the Red Bull Stadium in Harrison for a New York Red Bulls game, but I have never made my way up to Citi Field. Uh, oh, it's Makanya, starting defender, in for Ian Glavinovich there after his season's over, and Makanya gets the first yellow card tonight. Oh, damn, it's okay. Well, it's all right. Just got to be careful now. I just learned this March Madness season that you know coaches aren't taking players out if they have 2 fouls anymore, which I thought was kind of standard still. I didn't realize that you know the new norm was you let them play points. Now in the second quarter, whatever quarter it is, if they have 2 fouls, they mean as much as they do in the fourth quarter. So keep them in, let them play. We don't take them out anymore. So I know that was a big Duke philosophy and probably which led them, but didn't ultimately get them to the championship there. But yeah, I think Union here just outside the 18-yard box. Lets it fly. Lukic lets it go over the bar, and it's it's a close one, but not quite. Waiting for that first goal here. We've got halftime approaching in about 15 minutes or so, guys. We might get a call in there from an Outlaws treasurer there. It'll give us an update there from the national side of things, perhaps. We might get a call in there from Sexy Hoagie, who will give her take on the scene there if her prediction is ringing true. Did anybody get their predictions in the chat? That's one thing we forgot. What are the predictions here tonight? We did not hit them. My prediction was 0-0, so my prediction is ringing true. What's your halftime show like? It's a bit of a break. We take a break at halftime, and we pause. We go off screen, and we let the music reign, and you know, we'll let Lucas take hold of the camera and our Squishmallow Fang there. So our favorite our favorite friend there. Rick waving people onward, takes a big kick. Ugh. I think this is a I, I don't think your feed is that far ahead there, Miss Alva. I uh, I think that's a false hope there. If there was a mistake at the back here, but I don't think I'm that far behind though. But good try, good try. I am not taking the bait on that one. Although chance here for Union. Uh, no. Oh, prediction. Oh, prediction. Right. That's my prediction. Okay. Yeah. I forgot about prediction. Oh, okay. Yes. Some people, yeah, I forgot I asked that. Yeah. So that's my prediction by, okay. So predicting a Philadelphia Union win is Caroline Alva with the 1-0. We will take note of that. Let me just write that down. Okay. All right. That's good. Got that down there for future reference so we can reflect and give people their credit, blame others for the bad juju, and yeah. But we're waiting on Julio Alvarez. Uh, some people don't do predictions; they don't believe in it. They're superstitious in that sense. But live a little, guys. Live a little. Drop the prediction in the chat. We're a little late to the prediction scene here as we enter the 30. Well, not enter, but we kind of are departing this 37th minute. But it's still okay. It's still okay. We forgot to do our predictions here. First watch along here for the Philly Rovers channel. We'll have our schedule set in order, ready to go next time, and we'll be better adept at I don't know when the next away game is. I usually do go to the home games, so I don't see, I mean, I guess we get some watchers for home games? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, away games, you're going to get some, people. Everybody's watching. The season ticket holders, the Union fans. They're at home. They're watching it on the Apple, and they might be able to join us here on the YouTube. But if you're in Philly, I mean, you can get cheap tickets, like especially late. We've got a pause here in the action here. I think it's an Apple. It might be me. I don't know. Uh, it looks like it's me. Okay, we're okay. We're back on it here. But yeah, I think you know I mean, you can, if you're a Union fan. I mean, I mean, try to go to the games. The games, they need the support. It's a good scene there. It's lively, and it's getting into the warmer days here. Uh, you know, next week probably. So yeah, we're hoping that we'll get a couple signings here before the end of this first window, and that Ernst Tanner won't do us dirty. But we are not holding our breath. Get those protests ready, guys. Get those protests ready. We're going to sit in silence like the Sons of Ben did last year for the 5 or 10 minutes. Well, we could come up with something though. As Rovers fans, we've seen the protests ignite in recent weeks, and they've taken hold of the fan base there. It is not a silent majority or minority. It is a full-blown uh, voracious, audacious, and vocal majority, uh, to the chagrin of Waggett and Pasha. Pasha out, guys. If you didn't know, Venky's out. Just to get my 2 cents in there, Rovers wives there, as this Union game plays on, but it's just a bit of back and forth action here at midfield. NYCFC, Pigeons, Union, but Pigeons here now threatening here down inside the box. He's all alone. It's going to be a 1-2. Oh, Rick doesn't have to do anything. Martinez can't close it out there. Ojeda can't finish it there, but they keep it. It's outside the 18-yard box now. Close call there for the Union. Honestly, probably should be 1-0 here at the very least here. Surprisingly so there. They can't finish that one out. Luckily so there for Carnell and company. We might just want to get into the locker room here now. Have a short stoppage time. Gazdag Era is sweating bullets over there. Still waiting on predictions there. We have a mirror ball action there emoji, but yeah, we're still waiting on more predictions. Crystal ball. I'm Dancing with the Stars fan. Thank you very much. So those people who heard mirror ball, they know. But yes. Uh, okay. Can we close out the first half here with some action, with some good moves here by the Union? Lukic here. Oh God, gives it right back to Nycfc. Back now on the left side, quickly. Glesnes trying to get to it. Slides, doesn't get a handle on it at all. Pigeons control things here, but they're going to play it out back to midfield. I'm out of breath. Citi Field is, I mean, it's cold. People are cranky. They're waiting for something to happen. Pigeons have had the best chance so far, but yeah. Make sure you get your likes in there before the end of the first half here, guys. And don't forget to stick around at halftime. We'll be back for the second half. Don't worry. But we may be getting a drop in there. We may be getting some insight from fellow fans. Dirk from the overseas, Sexy Hoagie with Philly Rovers, and Turtle with the American Outlaws. So we'll stay tuned. Don't just rush to get your popcorn, refill your drinks just yet. We'll see who drops in and is available for some commentary. Chance here for Union. Cross. A big header to block it. There's, Carnell has been vocal about, trying to build minutes for his academy players this year. And now you see Gazdag going out. They're going to be trying to build value in these guys and give them some time and experience. But in a 0-0 game, we want people who can come through for us. So we'll see how it pans out here tonight again. Again, last week we did see Cavan and Bedoya come in I think around the 80th minute or so. And, the oldest player in the league and the youngest player in the league both coming in the latter stages there. One with his cane, the other very lively and, ready and willing to come on and, came in for his brother on the field there, Quinn Sullivan. So, nice little touch there. They gave a big hug to each other. Chance here for Union in and around the box. Still got it here. 44th minute, and it's going to be giveaway. Nate can't get it to it. It's going to be thrown here. Pigeons have the Revolution again next week, Easter weekend, and I think they beat them this year, which is kind of interesting. They, we had Orlando home and away already. These guys are having New England home and away already. There's no just the games are done and dusted there with these teams. There's no, months apart. It's just like, okay, we play you this week, we play you next week. We'll see you next year. All right, or playoffs, I guess. And there's best of 3 series or thereafter. Indy gets it over to Quinn. Over on the right side, Nate's got it. He's trying to cross it in. It's going to be a corner here for Union. Into the 45th. We'll see how much stoppage time we got left now. Best case scenario, 0-0. A little early for squeaky bum time. I mean, a point on the road, it's not the worst thing, especially as we're looking right now. So, we might take it. Kai, though, back in. Who took the corners last week? But anyway, Kai's at it here tonight. And I think they were going short last week. It didn't even, But yes, Kai's got it. Not a little bit far. It's gonna be no stoppage time. That's halftime, guys. It's 0-0 here at Citi Field, Met Stadium. It's the Pigeons. It's the Union. We're live here on the Watchalong on the Philly Rovers channel. Get your likes in. Get your subbies in. We're trying to hit 150. We're trying to hit 10 likes. This is the first Watchalong of hopefully many in a long trial road there. We'll see how it goes there. But I appreciate all the help in the chat there. We are waiting to see if there will be any callers in. They have the links out there. Don't be shy. And feel free to put in the chat if you too would like a link sent to your way. We can get you on the scene here. Join us here on the channel. We are live. It's halftime. It's 0-0. Can use all the help we can get. Where's Andre Blake? I think he's injured. He was. I think he. I think he had a little bit of a groin injury acting up there in the international break with Jamaica, but I don't know what the exact diagnosis was. But yes, Blake out, Rick in. He's stood tall so far. Brick wall Rick is up to it so far, and it's a clean sheet. 45 in. 45 to go, though. We'll see if moves are made, either side. So I'm going to take a quick one here, guys. No callers just yet, but stick with us. We'll be back. Refresh, get a little bit of a break there. It's been a lot. It's been my boy, Niccolo Ross in the house on the scene here at halftime. Mr. Ross in the house, guys, there. My boy, indeed. My boy, indeed. That's right. It's 0-0 here, Nicolo. And, we're hoping that Union could break through here in the second half. Will there be subs on it? But big moves on putting in a teenager in the game. Will Kevin Sullivan come on? The future Man City man. Man City boy. But it's, and, with this Gazdag on the road here now. Union do have a open DP spot. There are swirling rumors of Kevin De Bruyne coming to Union, but I will say I did learn today that I think there's a very close link up there with Inter Miami, Messi, David Beckham in the Florida area there. So I'm cheering for the Union. You made me a fan. Wow. Oh man, I appreciate that. Oh, I think this is Nicola there. I think this is the man, the myth, the legend who we met on the tram on the TFC vlog there. Am I right there, Mr. Ross? Is that you indeed? I appreciate you joining us here in the flesh. And feel free to, we can get you on here live. Inspired tonight. This watch along is brought to you by Nicolo himself. Guys, if you want to see who Nicolo is, make sure to watch the Philadelphia Union TFC vlog, which I think that was August or July last year with, Sexy Hoagie with Turtle herself and Big Paul there from Toronto. We saw Nicolo, the Toronto FC fan there on the tram. He gave his little, nod to us there and made our vlog. We appreciate him. And yes, he gave us a big comment last week, guys. And I will say, comments can be impactful. This one especially so, as kind of the reason we're here tonight. But I took it to heart. I liked it, and yeah, thank you, Nicolo, for reaching out. And again, we're here because of you, brother. So yeah, very cool. And thanks for following along. And yes, Canada, maybe not the 51st state in the future, but we are all fans of Canada here in the States. So will not forget ye. And we love your Luna bars and your Molson and thus your courteousness. And we are close friends here of the north of the border there. No problem, bro. Keep the content coming. Nice, nice. Oh, Canada. So vlogs coming back. Well, we were debating on doing the watch along here tonight or the vlog going up to NYCFC. So we will see. We will see. We'd like to do at least one away game. But yeah, we don't need to do an away game to do a vlog. You are correct. Maybe we can do a Subaru Park vlog. And yeah, maybe I can get some of the Union commentator. Like, I could probably get some cool predictions from Todd and company, and yeah, that would be fun. And maybe get some weather reports there from Sexy Hoagie and so forth. But we love poutine. We do love poutine indeed. Yes, TFC versus Philly again. I gotta look at the schedule. That's a good call. Might make the trip north yet again. It is not that far. It is worth the trip. And yeah, I did enjoy us. We loved the Hockey Hall of Fame. We loved the Roots store. We got Lucas. Which way do I go here? Lucas, a good Roots outfit there. And yeah, we're big fans of the poutine and so forth. So yeah, May 28th coming up quickly. I think that's Labor Day. Is that Labor Day or Memorial Day weekend? Memorial Day weekend for Toronto, Philly. We would have the Monday off. It's a Wednesday. Wednesdays are tough. Wednesdays are tough. Nicolo, if you do end up coming, let us know and we'll have better content for you. I love good content. Love a good content. And I love the support. Yes. The question was, is Nicolo going to do a union trip, to Subaru Park? Love wins. You can see some union vlogs there. We did have Messi. We had a Messi vlog a year or two ago there. I think it was a nations. I don't know if it was Nations League. What's that other cup tournament? But we did poor. We did not hold our own there. Guys, I'm going to take a quick break here at halftime. Stick with me. Get the likes in. Get the subs in. We're doing good things here, and I just need 5 minutes. Waiting for the calls, waiting for the texts there from some supporters there to bring on the stage. Don't be shy. But yeah, Champions Cup, maybe. That might have been it. That might have been it. Yes. All right. Let me put some music on there. Let's see which is some here. I don't have any. There. It's on. Sure. Can you hear the music, guys? Just curious. Let me know in the chat there. Does it play? I can hear it on my headset. No. Yes, we can. Oh, very good. Nicolo can hear it, Julio. Get your ears checked, Julio. All right, I'll be back into the flash here, guys. It's halftime. It's 0-0. Let's put the banner up there. Let's halftime. Let's hopefully get some goals in the second half. Gosh. All right, Stick with me here, guys. Thank you. We are back, guys. We are back. About to be underway here for the second half. It's Pigeons. It's the Union. Citi Field here, 0-0. First half there. As they spotlight Tyberiba there. Golden Boot winner. Let me let me turn the music off here. Okay, music is off. Let me fix the banners. We are live. We are back at it. And just in time here as the second half kicks off, we're underway. Let me make sure our batteries are good there. We are good. We are good. Flying high here in our first watch along. 45 to go here. Queens, Flushing, New York. And yeah, let's see. Let's see. I don't know. What were people saying on the line? What were the expectations, thoughts, concerns there as we now enter our fourth half of goalless scoring here. We're still, uh, no goals last week so far here. 45 minutes, nothing this week, and no Gazdag to help us. And free kick here for NYCFC early on in the second half. Can they do something with it? Glesnes heads it away, and Kai's going to keep it inbounds. And they're going to play it out, and he's going to clear it. Good work there by Union to get that one away. And Matt Freeze is going to clear it on NYCFC side. And it's going to be a lackadaisical kick there. It's going to go out by Rick for Pigeon's ball. All right, let's see. What were people saying there? Were people concerned? I don't know how you get rid of this. Anyway, back to the comments there. Is everyone back and ready to go? I just realized, yes, it's a baseball field. And I kind of was getting into this there. MLS talking about, there was a big meeting there with ownership and so forth about possible schedule changes in the coming years. But, people saying the league isn't quite there yet. In order to do that, you'd be competing then with the NFL, and Sundays are NFL in the fall and so forth. So that's kind of hard to work around and kind of match up with them. I think MLS likes their 2 to 4 games every Sunday, and college football on a Saturday too. So they'd be competing with. So it's kind of tough right now. They're just got the early days of baseball season, NBA, and hockey, but yeah, it's yeah, and so yeah, these leagues, but schedule wise, they're competing for TV ratings, but they're also competing with slots on the field. So I think there's 4 teams in MLS who play on NFL fields, and so they can't really be tearing them up there, taking up time with these NFL teams in the same stadium there. I mean, I think Atlanta is one of them. I mean, I think it's kind of the Falcons provide them with a massive stadium for a massive fan base in Atlanta United, but you'd think with a massive fan base like Atlanta has that they could afford to get their own stadium at this point. Um, and maybe it's in the works and I'm just not realized as of yet. Alan Shearer was my favorite Blackburn player. Good call there, Dan. Good call indeed. Dan still here from Banbury with us in the second half there. Good to see Mr. Davenport back in the chat. And yeah, Alan Shearer. Yeah, if you look at my Twitter, I actually met Alan Shearer a couple of years ago. There was a Philly Fan Fest. I have a pinned tweet there. I didn't get an interview with him, but he passed me by and he did give me a wave at my behest. And yeah, it was my Twitter is my same handle as the YouTube, Philly Rovers. Give me a shout out there. We've been a little bit less active on Twitter. I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit obsessed with it there and I removed it from my phone. So I'm kind of on it just on like the desktop version at the moment. I was spending too much time on there and, need to focus on my watchalongs and you know, Lucas and work and so forth. So we should have had more stadiums now that the World Cup is coming to us. Yes, I know. It's quickly approaching 480 days away, I think, this past week. So, and Philly is getting a game. So, we will have the link. I think they will be playing at the link. I don't think, they're going to be playing in Chester, which for those watching that aren't Philly fans, the Philly Union here, they play, their home field is in Chester, just outside of the city. And it's about a 20,000 soccer specific stadium, Subaru Park, Love wins. And, it's a nice stadium, but it isn't in the city. And, but they are able to build a complex and build a probably economically depressed area of the Delaware Valley, and it's been coming along. I think it's taken a little bit longer than people would have liked to have supported Chester, as Chester is taking hits left and right as they are. There's a hospital in the works of possibly closing there in a couple of weeks' time, and so they're going to need all the help they can get from the union, as 3,000 full-time workers will be trying to be without jobs there if that hospital does indeed close. A massive hospital in the Philadelphia area. But that's another thing there. We got to focus on the union here, as it's going to be a corner here for the Pigeons, and they take it out. They play it short, and they get a chance here. And it's going to be a throw in here for NYCFC. We should have had more stadiums. Oh, yeah. So World Cup games are at the link. Yeah. So the link, 60 to 70,000 strong there. It's going to be, I think it's going to be having some World Cup games this season. Big kick there. I think was that Martinez? But it's wide left there. Rick doesn't have to do too much. And no concern there for Union, but, chances here for Pigeons are coming, guys. I'm getting worried. They're not being seen here on the other side of the field. So will we see subs soon? Will we see people coming in to change this up? But yeah, World Cup, the Club World Cup this summer, and I did hear that our people, people are trying to get World Cup tickets through the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup is not selling a lot of tickets this summer. They are doing, they're very expensive, and they aren't as popular as I think they had hoped. And so now they're tying in the World Cup. FIFA is trying to tie in the World Cup with them. And yeah, and they'll also be competing with the Gold Cup. So, CONCACAF, FIFA, it's a dynamic tournament season this summer. And for Philly, will people be looking to kind of maybe get a better chance at World Cup tickets for next season? But what a cool aspect is announced this week with Infantino at Lemon Hill. He announced there'll be a big fan fest at Lemon Hill, just up by Lloyd Hall there in I guess that's Center City, Fairmount area, Brewery Town. But yeah, just off of Girard there. I used to do yoga there in high school, actually. And yeah, it's a good scene there. You might see parks on tap there. But yeah, big barbecue type area. You got good green space there, uh, just up north of Kelly Drive. But free kick here for Union. Can they get something on it inside the 18-yard box? It's going to be cleared out, but Union are going to hold on to it. Over on the left side, right back in. It's going to be Matt Free's goal kick here. And he's going to toss it over to the left side. Kai not getting what he wanted there. Philly. That's right. That's right. We've got it all here on the Philly Rovers channel. Thank you, Senor Nick. Senor Custodio. We've got it all indeed. I am. I have a. Rick is out. He's out. It's out. No, Rick gives it away there. He's out of the box, and NYCFC does not have to do much, and it's 1-0. Rick is not happy, blaming his teammate there, but I don't think he should have came out of the box. I mean, he was all alone there. He had to do something. He made a decision to go for it, but yeah, we are down 1-0 here at Citi Field. Union losing, unfortunately. So, oh my goodness, indeed. No, boo. Oh, ignite the protests. When are the signings going to come, guys? Because Gazdag left on Tuesday. The window ends on the 23rd. 11 days to go. We're going to need some help here, guys. We're going to need some help defensively, offensively. We need to help. And if Blake's out long term, again, I don't know the official diagnosis, but he was out a lot last year. If he's going to be out a lot this year, we just saw probably a big mistake. That was Martinez one-on-one almost pretty much with Rick. And Rick went for it. Should he have just stayed back? And I don't know. I mean, I think Martinez had his number at the end of the day, no matter what there. Good pass. And not much he probably could have done with it there. He's overmatched, and Martinez takes it. It's 1-0 here in the 57th minute now. I better update the banner. Disappointing here. I don't think Rick needed to go that far. I agree. Yeah, he trying to be a hero there, and maybe panicked as such, and there's a learning curve. Experience needed. He did well last year against the Pigeons, but bit of a mistake there as we try to. Ooh, Quinn Sullivan there trying to get his mark on it there, but Tyber isn't there to bring it home. Damn. Decent cross there by Quinn. Just nobody there to get it. All right. Let's update the banner here. Yes. Yeah, there was a defender there. You're all right. He was there on the left side of him. It would have been tough. Tough angle there. Yeah. Disappointing here in the second half. Will the subs be coming in around the 60th now? A couple minutes here, and what is Bradley Carnell waiting for? Because this has been all NYCFC so far. So, I think we need to make a change here. Uh, Win probability diminishing now as it's a 5% win chance for Union, 75 in the Pigeons' favor. But Union coming down now. Quinn trying to get it past his man. I mean, these away games are tough in the MLS. They are tough, and you go down 1-0 to the home team. It's tough to crawl out of that hole. So, I mean, especially this late. So, Union will have to dig deep. We don't have Skilsenio coming off the bench. We don't have Corey Burke coming off the bench. We have 80-year-old Bedoya coming off the bench. So I don't know, guys. 80-year-old Bedoya and 14-year-old Kevin Sullivan. Kevin's going to do great things in his career. I think as NYCFC here have a chance. They're outside the 18-yard box. Honestly, if they had been a little bit more patient there, that could have been another one. Morales tries to put his mark on that one early, but it's 2-on-2 there. They had a give and go action. He could have. I don't know, but he went for it there quickly and sails over the bar. Luckily so for Union. It remains 1-0. Union need to get a control of things here before this ends up 2-2 plus nothing. And I don't know. Not liking what I'm seeing thus far. How do I make sure I'm on live? Oops. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Ura on the bench. Yes, good point there. Ura's got to be coming in soon. Thank you, Nick. Yes, yes. It won't be Bedoya so quickly. But yeah, and then who's the guy from Ghana who wanted the green card last year? He's probably going to come in too. But yeah, got my Union Cup here, guys. But yeah, baseball stadiums, NFL stadiums. Kai complaining there. Kai is good at complaining. I will say that he can chat with the best of them, and he can be a bit chipper. You need those guys. You need to be vocal. You need to be in the ears of the refs there. Things slowing down a bit here now. Carnell looks cold, but he doesn't look bothered here. He doesn't seem to be. Nobody seems to be warming up just yet. You know, will you know 11 days left here in this window. Does a loss, does 2 games 0-0, or no goals by the Union spur you to do more work than you maybe had anticipated on Tuesday? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we need some more clinical action here. And yeah, it, is Uber going to come in sooner rather than later? I don't know. I don't know. Union here now. Yeah, mistake by Rick here has us down 1-0. I will say, Rick did have a big save there in the first half. Uh, and NYCFC here coming down here. It's gonna be Rick again. I think that was Macania there. Great defensive stop there by Macania. On his man there. As a pass, onside pass, mind you. Over on the right side, Macania though sticks with it, gets him. Rick is getting help there. Indy trying to urge his teammate on. Everybody, there's a corner here now for the Pigeons. Into the 65th here. Union up against it. And they need help here. The reinforcements need to come in because it's looking like the next goal is coming from the Citi Field team. I'm not being reassured by the Union side of things right now. I am definitely concerned and worried as much so. Indy throws it in. Whoa! Big chance there for the Union, but Matt Freeze swallows that one up easily. So another Quinn Sullivan chance there. Well, we can't put it in the back of the net. Into the 66th here. Acuna, he's going to hold on to it. I think he was debating going to Rick there, but he smartly just put it out. It's going to be thrown here for New York. Cavalry is coming on. Ura. Danley is out. Jacques. Danley. He's not happy. Ura is on for Jean-Jacques Danley. See if the Danish man can come up for us here now. Change the scenery. Glesnes has it. Can't get it out, though. It's going to be thrown here for New York. Here's one of these replays. They've taken the camera off the live ball. Apple loves to do that. Ball in play. We're watching replays. Down here over the right side, cross in. It's going to be a corner here for Union. 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 Let's get back in this here now. Let's get a set piece here. Oh, I forgot to update that banner. Damn it. Ball is up. Into the box. New York in transition now. They take it. They're running with it quickly. As much so. Over on the left side. Nate Harriel cleans it up there. And it's going to be back to Rick. New York takes it back, though, quickly. They're just outside his 6-yard box. It's going to be a header out by Nate. And he's got it. He's going to take it. Run with it. Over to Quinn. Indy. Back to Macania. Midfield action here now. Oh, boy. Crossed in. Matty Freeze ball there. Matty Freeze ball. Can we see some life here in this second half by the Union? Come from behind. Away. Draw. Something. Baribo put something on it. Right foot, but it's Matty Freeze. Right to Matty Freeze. And Union can't get it here. Yeah, I mean this stadium looks pitiful fans wise. Pitiful. I mean, you know, people talk about what was it, the Marlins stadium? Like, how can they survive? I mean, there's nobody there. Couple of freezing fans there, all bundled up. Most bundled is Bradley Carnell. I mean, he's ready to go for the next 3 days. Uh, did Miami win prior to this game? Let's look at the Miami. I think Miami played Jack Elliott in Chicago. Let's get a look at the standings here. Oh no, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow they play. I don't know why I thought that they had an early game today. Let's get MLS live standings. Yeah, a loss here puts Philly down into 5th place behind the Crew, the now home of Daniel Gazdag, Inter Miami, Cincinnati, and Charlotte. Charlotte and Cincy both winning. Columbus, they must be playing tomorrow. They play St. Louis, former home to Phillies manager Bradley Carnell and Phillies Indy Vasilev. So, yeah, let's not good here. Let's see where the NYCFC stands. I mean, this brings them up to 10th as it stands here. And they're coming down here now on the left side into the 73rd minute. This would be a decent win for New York. And let's look goal differential. Goal differential sliding here for Philly. But who do we have next here? Let's look at matches. Not good here by Philly so far. I don't see where the goals are going to come from the rest of the night. I'm not seeing anything. It's all New York so far each time. I mean, are we going to see anything like a turnover in transition? But who's going to capitalize? Who's going to take on a man? People need to be in the ears of Ernst Tanner. We need to put our money where our mouth is. We did some good business this week. Let's see some reinvestment now and support this Union team. Support the Union faithful who have been, uh, heading out to Chester there week in, week out, who have made the trip up there to Citi Field today. And yeah, let's get a Toronto update while we're at it. Don't know if we have substitutions coming on here. Yep, it's Bedoya. Bedoya is coming on here now. He's been warming up here for 3 days, but he's ready to go now. Matty Freeze is going to have a goal kick here. They haven't waited the subs on just yet. Come on. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Morales is out. Fernandez is in for New York. But Union are going to change it up themselves. Sullivan is off. Bedoya is in. Bedoya meanders his way on. Matty Freeze ties that one up. I thought two subs were coming on, but it looks like only Bedoya came on. I only saw one change. I thought Carnell had someone else coming on. I don't know if he changed his mind there or if they're waiting for another pause in the action here. But yeah, good Rovers win today. First in the Ishmael Valerian era, but yeah, like Nick Custodio said earlier in the broadcast, it's backup goalkeeper there for the Rovers in the Hungarian Toth. They got the win that solidified the 3 points today to climb the table for the Rovers in the championship, keep the false hope alive for Rovers as they are like 6 points out. And so, you know, similarly here with my home local team here, the Philadelphia Union have their own backup in Andrew Rick and is for Andre Blake tonight, but unfortunately, so it is not meant to be just yet, as we find ourselves down 1-0 in the 77th, and waiting for somebody to break through here to make some noise, make a move, take a chance. It's Baribo with the crossover there, but Bedoya can't get to it. It's Matty Freeze, ties it up, takes care of it, and yeah, that is something. Bedoya is Bedoya is disgusted. He's going nuts, saying he had nothing to do with that ball. Why is that New York's ball? Okay, it's Glesnes. Glesnes has got it. They have this heat map on that's taking up half the screen here. I can't even see the game. But NYCFC, no trailing player, though. He's going to cross it, but there's nobody there. Fernandez can't get to it, but they're going to keep it outside the 18-yard box now. Into the 78th minute now. Time dwindling down for the Union. Down 1-0. They find themselves in a tough spot remaining here left in this MLS matchup. East Coast wise. Donovan came on too. Donovan did come on. Okay. Uh, you know, no wonder, I didn't notice him. I don't. Did he come on? And it's Donovan. So Union fans slumping in their seats when they hear this. But thank you for the update, Nick. Rough here thus far in the second half. We've seen a goal take lead for New York. Most of the action here on New York side of things. Ty Bariba across it. Kai trying to play it. Kai might want to Union working this inside the box. Hopefully I'm speaking too soon here as Union are working. Harriel putting something on it. Big save over to Donovan. Or a big cross over to Donovan. Donovan, I think he got a big header on that one that Matty Freeze had to put big hands on that. Yeah, that was a big header on target. Matty Freeze steps up. It's going to be a corner here for the Union guys. Big header there by Donovan. Kai, ready to go. Oh, there's a New York player down. No sympathy indeed. No sympathy. Dig a hole. I'm not a big fan of that cheer. I don't like that cheer. That's a very, yeah, that's a tough cheer there. Sons of Ben side by side. Maybe that's an ultras cheer. Yeah, yeah. We need more of the "we got the ball" cheer. Doesn't doesn't look like. I think he just pulled something there. Oh. All right. Who's left in the chat there, guys? Make sure you get your likes, get your subbies in. We're nearing the end of this one. I appreciate everyone dropping in. Big work tonight by Nycfc, by Sexy Hoagie. We've been waiting for guests to pop in all night, but nobody has made their presence known there. Feel free to pop in here now with minutes remaining. Would love some "what can we do here in the last 10 minutes" insight by yourselves to change up the scenery here. I think it's just you and I. If you call in, you the best, chat. You the best. You the best. You're the best. So, yeah, but yeah, this is who needs Chickies at Pete's? Is it Chickies at Pete's in Malvern? Who needs Chickies at Pete's when you have the Philly Rovers watching along here? I would like some crab fries. I will admit it. Maybe a cheesesteak or so. Uh, but yeah, some cheesesteak egg rolls. But you know, let's Indy here, getting in the heads there of the New York guys. Still 10 minutes, 7 minutes plus stoppage time here. Kai's got a free kick here. Can we do something here with this? Ball is up. Come on, come on. Ball is out. Ball is out. We did get our 10 likes in here tonight, guys. Well done. Well done indeed. We hit our goal. Can we do 20? I don't know, guys. There's still a lot of time. We might be getting some. If this game runs late because of the delay, people might be looking. Is there other watch-alongs? So we might get some stragglers here on YouTube that pop in at the end of our game, especially if this gets interesting here with a goal late by Philly. Still time here on the clock, but we have not been threatening at all. Match momentum here. It looks like they're saying we've had the momentum since the first goal, but yeah, I guess it's just our the clinical aspect of things. We can't finish, we can't get it through, we can't break it, break down the back of it there, and yeah, it's. I mean, we've had a couple of on-target chances, but they've all went straight to Matty Freeze and wrapping it up. Union players looking on exasperatingly so for one to just get over the line. But Oh no. Oh, New York here. Oh, it's gonna be a cross here. My my feed is freezing. We're back online here. It's gonna cross all the way over to Wolf. It's gonna be a throw in here for New York. Clock ticks on. What is going on here? More subs coming on here, guys. Wolf is out. Ojeda's out. I mean, Westfield is in. McCanya is out. McCanya is off. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Who can step up for us, guys? Come on, chat. Stick with us here. 87th. Can we pull this one out? Momentum. Philly throw in here. Oh, oh no. We are being outrun, outplayed. New York loses it. Come on, guys. Bedoya has been with the Union for 10 years. 10 years. Imagine. Into the almost the 89th here now. Wake up, chat. Wake up. Nearing the end stages. Live broadcast here. We're into the 2 hour plus mark here for the broadcast, guys. Appreciate all the help. Appreciate the support. First watch along here on the channel. First of many. We're going to do our best here. We're going to try and represent. We're going to stick with it. We had Pam. We had Logan. We had Nicolo Ross from Toronto. We had Dan Davenport from Banbury, England. We had a good few guys. We had Caroline Alva. We had Julio Alva. We had Ann Grant. You know, a lot of people in the chat tonight. It's been pretty lively, and hoping that we can see something here to get rewarded for our efforts. As it's a corner here for New York, though, here in the later stages, into the last minute of regulation. They're just biding some time here. They go short, letting the clock tick down, but they get it through here. It's going to be another corner. Another corner here. Clock ticks on. Yeah, Turtle, what you know, could do another Toronto. I think there's a Montreal game in June or July. We got, is Atlanta. We could do the aquarium visit. We gotta look at these away games, this away schedule. If we want to do another away trip, uh, it'd be cool to get another away stadium in the books. So, but yeah, it's let's see what our stoppage time here is, guys. We are +4 to go. I've done Red Bulls. I've done Washington. I've done Miami. I've done Toronto. I think that's it. I want to see what the U.S. Open Cup draw looks like. When is that? When is the draw? Is the draw soon? I mean, I guess you're right. There's no, what's the rush? Maybe we'll get the River Hounds. Union trying here. 3 minutes to go. Whoa! Looks like it's going to be another corner here. Kai's going to be getting back to work here on the other side. Come on, come on. Get over there, Kai. Hustle. 3 minutes. Come on. Where's the angst? Where's the urgency? Clock is ticking. He's walking with the ball. Ugh, nothing. Terrible. Into 15 New York players. Glesnes. At what point does Rick come up? Bariba hoping that one dropped, but it's over the bar. 2 minutes to go here. Westfield takes the yellow. We saw Makanya get it in the first half. Westfield takes another here, another yellow here for the Union. Ending stages of this one, guys. It's looks like we're throwing in the towel here as New York is going to have a free kick. 1 minute to go. Can they get it back? Can they draw something up here? Doesn't look like this is going to be going in our favor, but we're going to see it through. We're going to see it out. And then, yeah, we're going to be back. Let's see what we got here. Matches. That's it. That's not full time just yet, but that's 94 minutes. We'll see here. Matty Freeze has got the ball. We're going to be waiting for the whistle here, and it looks like it's going to be Union to be losing it 1-0. That's full time, guys. Whistle is blown. That's it here for Union. They fall at Citi Field, Flushing, Queens, New York, and it's unfortunately so. A lesser team here takes advantage of a Gazdag less team that looks like it could be struggling. That's 4 halves now where we have been unable to get it into the back of net, get a goal by any means, by any stretch of things, and it's pretty brutal scenes here for Union. Troubling, concerning. Where are the goals going to come from here in the next games? We have Atlanta, we have DC coming up, and if it's away at Atlanta, I don't know if that's a home or away. I think we are going to be back home next week, but so hopefully that's with the Atlanta game because I would not want to be going into Atlanta. Let's look here. Yes, it's at home versus Atlanta, at home versus DC, but we're away at Montreal, and then we're going to see Gazdag on May 10th. Uh, that's interesting. And then we play LA, Miami. We have a tough schedule the next month. Ernst Tanner better step up, better put his money where his mouth is. Kevin Durant better be on the phones there saying, what are we doing to make our team better here in the last 11 days of this first transfer window? Bedoya pounding his old buddy there, Matty Freeze, who gets the clean sheet here against his ex team there. But it's Carnell who has to go back to the drawing board. And yeah, I am worried. I am concerned as a fan, as a season ticket holder, as a Union watching supporter. This is troubling times here. We saw Baribo here have lots of goals to get a season up and running. Did that spur this Gazdag mood? We've seen 10 million come in from the last four outgoings of significant players there, with the most recent of Gazdag, Jack Elliott, and Martinez, and Carranza there. And it's, where is the reinvestment, you know, besides these, Eastern, these lower league teams that, when are we going to see our big name player come in? Are we going to see a KDB link up? But yeah, I appreciate the help here all tonight. Nick, Sexy Hoagie, Nicolo, Ross, you guys have been great. But yeah, Ernst Tanner, get to work. Carnell, be vocal. Ask for help. You need the help. You need it defensively. You need it offensively. You need it in the goalkeeper side of things. So let's get back to the drawing board. Let's do some work. Let's do some business for the Union, and make some announcements there this week, because I think we are all worried and concerned of the upcoming season. Let's not just cash in and hold on to it. You've had a good few years, but there was no hardware to come of it. Union's still waiting for that ultimate goal of winning one of these tournaments, whether it be the Open Cup. We're not even in any of these ones anymore, the Champions League or otherwise. And as we fall down the rankings here into fifth, it looks like, after tonight. But we could be sixth or seventh after tomorrow, as you see Chicago playing Miami. If they beat Miami and such, that's another one. So tight knit situation there in the standings, and everyone makes the playoffs essentially in MLS. We did not last year. Let's do right by our fans here. Get to work there. Pete with Philly Rovers here, and that's it for me on the first watch along. Again, thanks for all the help there, guys. I will see you on the next one. Till then, I'm out. Peace. Game over. Brutal.